Hi guys, I'm Marticore, and a few years ago I made a video where I explained the broken face templates, and I only provided you with one fix that doesn't work for Sims that already existed in the game before you installed the mod. So today, I want to do a little walkthrough through further prevention of the broken face template and how to fix already existing Sims, so that the fix for broken face templates actually applies to them, so they have fixed genetics. So if you don't want to watch that other video, well, basically, the broken face template is not linked properly to the life stages aside from adult and young adult. So this doesn't really do anything bad in the game. It doesn't break anything. It's called the broken face template, but it doesn't actually break anything in the game. It's just annoying. If you pay attention to your Sims genetics, their face features in childhood and stuff like that, you will just be annoyed by how Sims with this face in particular, for example, produce children that look like elves and have pointy ears. So if you don't care about that, that's totally fine, but if you do, there are ways to fix it. So I'm just gonna show you quickly that if you age up Waylon Menon, for example, he is a pre-made Sim from the social groups, and when he turns into an elder, he actually has the second face template, because it's not that obvious that the 21st is linked to the second and the 25th is linked to the elf. Because when both of these Sims, both Waylon and Jessica, use the same face template. It's just that Jessica also has sliders edited. And when you age her up, she actually ends up having an elf face. So template 26 instead of template 25. Now you can't really see it that much. I mean, you can see that her face changed a lot, like with the eyebrows, but when you give her shorter hair or like a bun or something, you can see that the ears are pointy. So whenever she has kids with Matthew, her husband, you can see that the kids will end up having pointy ears and the elf face. And then they will kind of grow out from that when they become young adults or adults. And then it comes back when they're elders. So it's an annoyance. When it comes to preventing the broken face template from happening, there is a mod for that. It's called the archfix from Argon. So basically you just have to download the archfix. The alien thing is just the 28th face template, I guess. It's just the alien face as kind of like a custom template that you can see in CAS. And it also comes with a completely different baby face than all the other faces. Just a fun fact. So you just download this and you can extract it. I always just extract things to folders and then cut them out from the folders. And you put them in Documents, EA Games, The Sims 2. You have to make this folder. You probably know how to install mods, right? But just in case, you put it into downloads that is not originally there. You have to create this folder to use any mods or custom content. So now I have it in game, and the Sims that I just showed you are not fixed because they existed before I installed the mod. This will only work for Sims that were generated with these two face templates that are broken, or if you make a Sim with that face template. So with this in your game, the Sims that had existed before you put in this mod will still pass their broken genetics onto their offspring. But this will be super useful for fixing the existing Sims as well, so you need it regardless. Another way of prevention is to download clean neighborhoods. And there are also clean stealth hoods that I am pretty sure that come with fixed face templates as well. So you'd need the free time and apartment life one. Of course, I recommend getting all of them, right? I mean, I personally have them cleaned out of character files overall, so those Sims don't appear in my game at all. But basically these two are the ones. I guess the Bon Voyage ones could come with broken face templates as well, but definitely the Free Time and Apartment Life, because Free Time is where Jessica Picasso is, and Apartment Life is where Waylon Menon is. So the two Sims that I showed you. So I will just show you how to do the free time thing, because this actually has an instruction that is pretty clear, I guess. So after you've extracted this, you get an F002 neighborhood. So, I mean, I have the game launched right now, but basically what you have to do is go into your where the game is installed, into the Sims 2. Doesn't matter if it's the Ultimate Collection or if you have the packs separately as folders. You just go into the free time folder, TS data, res, neighborhood template, and this is the folder. So you can just delete this folder and replace it with the one that you just copied. It's always good to not delete the original folder, but rather make a backup of it somewhere. Maybe all the folders just put into one catalog and, you know, just store them somewhere. Like, for example, I have them here. Sims 2 Hidden Hoods BU, which is for backup. Only 3 of them, but that's something. Anyway, this is also a way to prevent the broken face template from happening in your game in the first place. And this will actually fix the existing Sims, but before you load the neighborhood. This will not work for Sims that have already been made by the game. Okay? So let's say that your Sim fell in love with Waylon Menon from the social groups of Apartment Life. Maybe he was like a guy next door kind of thing, her neighbor or his neighbor, and you wanna get them together and have kids. But you realize that this is the broken face template, so the kids will have kind of broken genetics. You will need SimPE for this, so there's no like vanilla way to do it, especially that first you need a mod. You need the fix for the face templates. I would also recommend using the Gussy Up mod to quickly access plastic surgery, but I will do it a more vanilla way, typing in, not like this, unlock career rewards. So now Jessica has all the career rewards, and one of them is the plastic surgery machine. It comes with a little percentage of chance that it will malfunction and make a really bad face for your Sim. But most of the time it works properly. Even if it goes wrong, you can just click on the template again, right? So you have to know which template that is. And for Waylon, it's this one. And for a Sim like Waylon, it's very simple because he just uses a template. He just has a template, 0 sliders, 0 editing. You just click on the template and it's exactly the same face. But you have to click on the template. I would even make sure by clicking on a different template and back on the one that he had, just to make sure that it really works. So now you've kind of overridden his face. And now his plastic surgery face will be the fixed template. But this is not all that you have to do. So now we need to save the game, leave the game, and go into SimPE. Shift-Control-N, you load up the neighborhood where the Sim lives. Shift-Control-S, which is the Sim browser. I always use shortcuts. And you search for the Sim that you just edited. This is Waylon. And now you have to go into his character file, open character file, facial structure, and here you have 2. A Sim without plastic surgery has 1 of these faces. So what we want to do is replace his genetic face with the post-surgery face. Click on the second face because that's the post-surgery face. Click extract. Extract it even on your desktop, it doesn't matter. You can delete those files after you're done. And then click on face number 1 and replace with the file that has more kilobytes, basically, with the bigger file, with the SimPE file. Because this is the facial structure that you just extracted from the post-surgery phase. And now it's in italics, so that means that it's not saved. So just click save. You can do it here. You can just do Control S, like in any software pretty much. And you're done. So we can close SimPE. And always a good way of checking if it actually fixed is just simply aging up the sim temporarily. You can leave without saving, but just to check if the sim has the same face after growing into an elder, that means that the face is fixed and the genetics will be passed normally. I have an alias for the testing cheats. Don't mind me. Set to birthday and grow up. And now he has exactly the same face. So now he's fixed, he can normally reproduce with no problems. So this is really easy, but it's a little bit more complicated with a sim like Jessica. You have to click on the template for this to be fixed. So you have to take screenshots of the sim's face. You can make it a little bit closer. I also recommend taking screenshots of the side profile, and you have to actually reconstruct the face from scratch, from the template only. Just take 2 screenshots, click on the face template, and go. This is how it was made in the clean neighborhood templates, because I contacted Meet Me to the River a few years ago about that, and they confirmed that this is how it's done. And also I recommend getting the body shop sliders for Cass for this, because you might not be able to rebuild the face to exactly what it was. And after you're done sculpting the face, you're satisfied with what you did, just do what we did with Waylon. Go into SimPE and replace Jessica's genetic face with the post-surgery face, and you're done, and she's fixed. But since someone already remade the faces, as Meet Me also mentioned in her message, you can just use the clean templates to get the facial structure. You don't have to go through plastic surgery, you can just replace the face of your existing broken sim with the fixed face. When you have the neighborhood with fixed faces downloaded, like the free time one, for example, I'm going for Jessica here, you don't even have to have the neighborhood in your game. You don't have to load up a custom neighborhood or anything. All you need to do is just drag the neighborhood file into SimPE when it's already open, and that way you can access the sim from any folder on your computer. So again, sim browser. Yeah, it says that this is a university. It's not. It's a stealth hood. So just ignore this. You just need one sim, right? You just need to open up one sim. You don't need a main hood attached to it to do it. So open character file, as always, facial structure. She has 1 because there was no plastic surgery here. And this is the fixed sim. So again, extract the face, save it anywhere. And now load up your neighborhood where you have the broken sim. And Jessica, oh, she still has 1 face because I didn't save the game after the surgery. And just replace, just like we did with Waylon. And save, and now she's fixed. So now when I age her up, it looks as if she's not fixed yet, because you have to go to the mirror and refresh the face. So there's nothing wrong with her. It did work. You just have to go to the mirror and the proper face will show in the mirror. So just save it. She doesn't have any pointy ears now. If you can't tell by her face features, there it is. I wanted to say normal ears, standard ears, and it is the face that she had before, just the elder version of it. So I hope this was a useful tutorial. This is basically how you move facial structure from one sim to another, or how you make plastic surgery genetic. This doesn't have to only be about broken face templates. And as always, thank you very much for watching. Remember to subscribe and like and comment on all this stuff if you like the video. And see you in the next one. Bye!